I'm here for another reading for you today. As always, it is general and timeless. It's not a personal reading, so just take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for the next person. If you would like a one-on-one personal session, an Akashic record session, or a personal reading, check out the box below. It has my website, 144bluerosetemple.com, and it has my email. There's only 2 more days left for the 24% off, so feel free to use 2024's magic on the website or email me. Thank you for all of your love and thank you for all of your support as always. If my energy or my readings resonate with you, feel free to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Thank you. Can I use those cards for this reading?
Hey, these cards are for my reading.
We're going to get right to your reading today, Pisces. Divine Mother and Father, what do we have for the Pisces today? Holy Spirit of God, for their highest good and for the highest good of all. Angelic assistance, okay? We have divine guidance and loving support. There is support. Yeah, have optimism, Pisces. You may be going through a death and rebirth process over here. However, there's a need for you to have joyous view of the future. So my son is a Leo rising. I don't have any Leo in my chart. He's the Leo rising, and today he wants to be the tarot reader. He was trying to read tarot over there. We have joyous view of the future, grateful optimism, and angelic assistance, okay? So some of you have been praying, you've been calling out to your guides or your ancestors, and there's a need for you to have optimism, even if you don't see it right in front of you. And I'm hearing help is on the way, and it's that TikTok sound. So for some of you, help is on the way. Be open to receiving. Why do we have angelic assistance and grateful optimism? You have tell the truth, okay? You do have Kali Ma spiritual transformation. She's a goddess of truth. Why do we have angelic assistance and grateful sacred marriage, Mary Magdalene? Balance. All right? Tell the truth, and you have sacred marriage, Mary Magdalene. Grateful optimism, angelic assistance, okay? Definitely a lot of truth here. We shall see what it is that's coming through when it comes to this truth. However, when it comes to like even the sacred marriage card, Mary Magdalene, I am seeing this as a union energy. It can be a union without a view. However, it feels like, you know what this feels like? Whatever it is that you are manifesting, that you are in need of the support, it feels like it's coming in the form of like earth angels or people, okay? Or like a person it is that you meet. So just be open to what's coming through is Pisces. You might meet someone, and it's 44 as soon as I say that, and you may not think that that person has, it's like they may show up in a form that it's hidden. And what's coming through is to not judge that person based on their appearance. There's something very divine about someone coming into your life, and do not judge them based off of their appearance. And for some of you, some sort of truthful conversation, or someone's coming forward to you with a truthful conversation, and that is actually going to really shift things for you moving forward, and to have grateful optimism. Why do we have tell the truth, sacred marriage, angelic assistance, and grateful optimism? All right. Some of you over here are definitely going through a healing process. All right. You have the 7 of Swords, 10 of Wands, the Star card. You have the 2 of Cups here. You know what I'm also getting here, Pisces? There's someone who feels a little bit foolish. And I don't know why the song Foolish by Ashanti is coming through. And I don't even really know the lyrics to it, but that song is coming through. Someone feels foolish. It feels like someone wants to tell the truth to you. They thought, it's like the feeling of making a wrong decision, where someone thought that they could either do it on their own. Yeah, you have angelic assistance, divine guidance, loving support. Someone felt like they could do it on their own. And then they found themselves carrying a burden. So you have the Star card over here. Let's see what this is. Why do we have the 7 of Swords? Why the 10 of Wands? Why the Star card? Yeah, for some of you, someone feels a little bit foolish over here. You do have the 6 of Wands, so there's a victory incoming. Definitely a need for you to be joyous about the future. With the 10 of Wands, someone walked away over here. You have the 8 of Cups, okay? You have the 7 of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands, and then the 4 of Cups with the Star card. It feels like either you or someone else, maybe it may feel like they made the wrong decision. It's like someone thought the grass was greener on the other side. It's that kind of energy. Okay, but you walked away from something here. And although, because what's coming through is like you or someone else ended up having to pick up way more burdens than they thought that they would. And it's a type of energy where it's like the grass not being greener on the other side. You have the Four of Cups, you have the Star card here. Okay, so you could have left someone could have left you, and there were some sort of realizations though. It's like when you were gone. Why the Four of Cups with the Star card? The Sun card, okay? There's something coming in here. You have the Sun card, Four of Cups, and the Star card. You may definitely be in a cycle of healing, Pisces, or where a lot of things are being illuminated to you at this time. And you do have the Four of Cups, okay? So you may definitely be in this healing cycle. There's a need for you to have joyous view of the future because you do have the Sun, which represents joy. So what's coming in is so joyous. Why the Sun card here? You have an offer coming in here. Pisces, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You have a very, very divine offer coming in here. And there's a need for you to perhaps not judge the form that it comes in. Do not judge the book by its cover because it's very divine. And there's a need for you to not be focusing on just the negative. Like, yes, feel everything it is that you feel, but this is coming in for you, and it doesn't feel like it's coming at the end of this cycle. It feels like it's coming in for you as you're on this healing journey, okay? And I'm using those words because maybe you don't feel like you've gotten to where you personally want to be, but it feels like in the midst of you doing that, some really beautiful and divine offer comes in. So there's a need for you to believe in yourself. There's a need for you to, although you're going through whatever cycle it is that you're going through, have grateful optimism and know that this too shall pass. What is this Ace of Pentacles and Sun card? Something it is that you don't see. You also have the Sun and the Moon, and on the bottom of the deck here we do have balance, the Sun and the Moon. Why the Moon card here? You have the King of Wands, and then you have Justice over here. Okay, so someone could definitely be coming in over here. It feels like they're really in their head, or there's something about fears here. And it's such like a balance energy. I got the Two of Pentacles. We have the balance card here. And with this balance energy, again, we have the balance right over here. It feels like head and heart as well. Okay, so this could be this person, Pisces. I'm actually going to get your energy here too. What is Pisces energy for this reading? You have celebration coming in. You maybe don't see it. And that's the thing is right now it's like, honestly, it really does feel like your higher self, your spirit team, wants you focused on whatever it is that you're focused on, and there's something going on behind the scenes. Like they are orchestrating something for you. This feels like a very, very divine offer, but you don't see it coming in. And we talk about sacred union, right? Because that's what it says, sacred marriage, Mary Magdalene over here. And it really feels like your spirit team, your higher self wants you to focus on your life purpose, your own life, your self-love. It really feels like your head is going to be down. And I just see you down in writing, like you're so focused and something comes in from like behind you, and roses can resonate with you because I'm seeing a lot of roses too. She has like the rose petals here. All right. But definitely I get a lot of the balancing of energies. I get a lot of head and heart. But there's something beautiful coming in for you, Pisces. And it does feel like it's not at a time that you think it's going to come in. Okay, so just be ready. And there's a song by Janae Aiko that is called Stay Ready. You're in this energy, Knight of Swords with this Four of Wands, okay? So it does feel like this celebration will come in for you. Again, it's quicker than you think, and time is an illusion of what that means to you, but it does feel like it just may not come at a time that you expect. And that's why there's a need for you just to remain optimistic and in gratitude too. What's the advice for Pisces here? You have Ten of Swords, Pisces. You have the Hierophant over here. Okay, so it does, and why the Ten of Swords and the Hierophant? There's a need for you to protect yourself. Okay. Why the Seven of Wands? Oh my gosh, as my own mentor messages me, you, Pisces, it's so interesting of what my mentor is messaging me right now. This is either a Taurus energy, or it's someone from like your family, Ten of Cups. There's a need for you to protect yourself. You have this over here, you have this. Ten of Cups represents family. It also represents union. Your union is very protected, judgment. When it comes to union, you know, maybe this is some sort of offer, not romantic, maybe it is romantic, 11-11. Your union is very protected. Okay, why the Seven of Wands here? You have a lot of, and you have the Fool card, Six of Pentacles. Why the Fool card? Yeah, Pisces, there is a need for you. Innocent as a dove, wise as a serpent. Innocent as a dove, wise as a serpent. Innocent as a dove, Fool card. Wise as a serpent, Devil card. Okay? There's someone here, Pisces, that is taking you as a fool. Do not mistake the fool to be... It's like maybe they see you as immature or a younger energy. Do not mistake that fool. What's coming through is the energy of Sri Bala. I'm going to get the Kalima deck. What do we have for this message? Matangi. Chinnamasta, and you have Vishvamata. For 24, you do have Matangi. I'm going to read it out loud. Pisces, for some of you, just be aware that there is some sort of negative energy. She is the tantric queen of outcasts, unveiling hidden inner power to thrive outside of conventional society. She holds the secret teachings of the power of voice, of the healing power of art and music. She is the divine feminine medicine for the lost, the alienated, those who have been cast aside. If you have been denied love and respect, she brings healing and empowerment. If you have suffered rejection, abandonment, or been labeled as unworthy in any way, she brings dignity and repair. She is the ignition of creative, joyful, and the vibrant life path. Okay, so for some of you Pisces, you are really dealing with someone who just is really determined of just like kind of like a F Pisces. Get Pisces out of here. Ten of Swords to Pisces. For some of you, this is a Ten of Cups energy. Could have to do with the home, could have to do with family. This has been coming through in these past two readings, okay? This person, you're very protected, and this person is taking you as a fool. It's like this person is, it's the energy of playing with fire. It's that kind of energy, Pisces, where they keep going, or they're going too far. Like God wants to see how far this person will go. God wants to see how far this person will go, because your life path is clearly very protected. Matangi. Maybe your life path is different in whatever way that is. People don't like it. Outcast. You know, like that's what this energy is maybe this person has even tried to outcast you, okay? You're very protected in what it is that you're doing, Pisces. She is for those souls going through the experience of being disrespected, not really seen, and not loved and valued for their true being. She is also for those who think and seek to live outside of social, political, economic, or religious systems and can thrive best by doing so. So you do have the Hierophant over here in the Ten of Swords. This could be even someone who like thinks that what you're doing is wrong, or this or that. You're not meant to do what everyone else is doing. You're not meant to do what everyone else is doing. You're being led by the divine. And that's the energy of Sri Bala, where it's like, what the heck is Sri Bala doing? You know, Sri Bala is the childlike personification of Kali Ma. But Sri Bala knows what Sri Bala is doing. What you're doing is different. You have the Hierophant, the Ten of Swords, okay? Seven of Wands. So maybe your life path, maybe your expression even triggers people, okay? I'm getting religious also triggering, like religious trauma, people who are stuck in those like boxes. 33 seconds as soon as I say that. You're meant to be doing what you're doing. And I don't know why I get the story of Joseph as well. Joseph in the rainbow robe. Matangi opens a sacred pathway that bypasses fear and moving with the crowd, releasing constrictions to the soul and allowing for authenticity and deep inner aliveness to emerge. You'll know when this is happening because you will feel increasingly like yourself and responsible and free to create your life and path while recognizing how trapped and deadened so many are around you. I have chills as I say that. Pisces, there's someone who doesn't see you. They do not see how the divine speaks through you, works through you, or whatever it is. They are very stuck in ego and stuck in religious trauma and things like that. And they're just like, no, stop, Pisces. Pisces is not supposed to be doing that. There's people around you, Pisces, who are very stuck in boxes. You are not meant to be stuck in a box. You're not. Your path, you may even pave a new path. You may be the trailblazer. But your soul expression is your authentic soul expression, even if it's not widely accepted. It is divine. So for some of you Pisces, it's not widely accepted, whatever it is that you do, but it is divine. And this is a message to be mindful of the people around you, to have boundaries, because those people may be trapped. You will feel grateful that you don't fit in and determined to manifest something constructive with the gift of freedom and spiritual power that you've been able to access. Matangi is the liberator, and her appearance in her reading implies you cannot find fulfillment in the dreams that another has dreamed for you, nor in the values that mainstream society holds. Hierophant, 10 of Swords, 7 of Wands. You're not going to do things the same, Pisces. You're not. And as soon as I say that, I get a message too. All right, and just know that you're very protected. Okay, Yeshua was just out there, you know, like loving the egos of others, right? He didn't fit in a box either. Okay, and that's what I'm getting, Pisces, does, like having boundaries, okay? Because you may trigger people who are very stuck in like boxes and systems, okay? Specifically programs and systems. You will trigger people who are stuck in that. You are not meant to take the normal path. There's nothing wrong with being different. You can find a way to belong that does not compromise your essential self, but rather frees and empowers you to belong to yourself fully. In a reading, she augurs the overcoming of a toxic pattern or situation. If you have been feeling at the mercy of another person or situation, she reassures you that you have the spiritual power within to claim your energy as your own. She will assist you in shedding psychic contaminations or residue from others. And you need to have no fear. All right, you are right now absorbing the energy of people around you who don't like what you do. They don't like the path you're on. Some people quite literally may think that you're like just aloof, or just like, what's wrong with that person? And you're picking up on their energy. Clear your energy. You're doing exactly what you're meant to be doing. All right, and just have those boundaries. This is beautiful, you know, and I'm saying to clear your energy, but I'm going to read this to you. No fasts or other purification rituals and no initiations or other forms of teaching are required to practice Matangi's mantra. She encourages music and dance as a way to connect with her and receive her blessings. She reminds us to the divine eye, we are lovable, worthy, and acceptable as we are. Hers is a joyful path of the heart. I actually love this reading, Pisces, because it's like people are telling you what to do, And it's almost like Matangi is just like the way it, and it's funny, like her advice in here, let me get her mantra just for those of you who are interested. She's actually not even recommending to, don't be in fear. And that is Kalima. Kalima is a liberator of fear. It's interesting because I actually wrote this earlier as like a channeled message. We talk, and a lot of people ask me, how can I protect myself? You know, when you're on your authentic path and journey, this may happen more than once. I know I've had it happen more than once, you know, of these types of situations or people or energies projected towards you, you know, and part of protection is liberating yourself from fear, right? If you see a reflection without of you and you are in fear, then you give power to that energy, that person, that thing, whatever it is. You have no power over me. You have no power over my free will or my sovereignty. And this reading is truly for the Pisces, that like you really are being led by the divine. Okay. And Matangi, it's interesting that Matangi, this face of Kalima, is actually represented by dance and by music. And she says, don't do an initiation, don't do a purification, just dance. And it's almost laughing at the shadow. So it's like the way that these people or this person is projecting onto you or thinking about you is just like owning yourself. You know, just like, well, this is my path. Oh, well, you don't see it. And that's the energy that Matangi is bringing, okay? So for some of you, even if you're going through this situation, just don't be in fear. Don't be in fear. This person has no power over you. They do not see you, okay? And you wanting to like protect yourself and this and that kind of energy, try to stay out of that energy. This is your authentic truth, and your authentic truth will always be very protected. Okay, what's the mantra? I am going to read this to you. Raha Matangi, queen of outcasts, who dwells beyond society, and she thrives. You will rise at the thresholds in the spaces of desolation, abandonment, and banishment. You are strength and sweetness. You are the extraordinary power that arises when all seems lost. You provide the knowledge needed to succeed and the path to overcome all obstacles in the power of the joyful spirit. May your wisdom manifest through all capable channels for the spiritual benefit of all beings. May our playful hearts take delight in yours. Jai Ma Matangi. You know, so it's like, yeah. Sri Bala energy, which Sri Bala is the childlike personification of Kalima, and that is exactly what is coming through here. I get two different energies in readings. Okay, this is coming in as advice, and then the actual reading may resonate with you. As far as advice, innocent as a dove, wise as a serpent. Okay, this person is not viewing you through the eyes of innocence, and like it's not even saying that they're not valid or that this or that. Like everyone can think however they want to think, but you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, this person is still stuck. They have not yet liberated themselves from certain programming. And this is you kind of having the innocence of a child, of just like, wee, you know, and having fun. This person's almost looking at you like, what are you doing? Pisces is having the innocence of a child. Pisces is just playing in the Garden of Eden. You know, it's that kind of energy. And so just trust in yourself, okay, Pisces? That's a very, very strong message that whatever is going on, you're so protected from this energy. And to believe in yourself, especially if you're paving your own path or just doing something different than the people around you, okay? And specifically song and dance. Dance is actually a really good way to clear negative energy, is by dancing, all right? And then the mantra is Om Hrim Aim Srim Sri Matange Shavari Svaha. Yeah. And I'm probably not saying it completely right. But even when you do mantras, you the more you say it, the clearer it is. And so maybe her name is Matangi. So you could also just look it up on Google, Matangi, and her mantra. And it says that you could say it 7 times with joy in your heart. Because you do have the sun card here. So saying it with just joy in your heart. You know, this person is just really stuck. It feels like this person wants to correct you, honestly. This person wants to correct you. But you're actually doing what you're supposed to be doing. So it's like, it's so interesting how you guys are mirroring each other, because this person wants to correct you. They're like, no, stop Pisces. But you're actually correcting them in another sense. You're telling them, by doing what you're doing, like this mirror reflection of just like, well, why don't you just relax a little bit? Just have the innocence of a child. Everything is meaningless. You know, and it reminds me of the book of the Bible, Ecclesiastes, where it's just like everything is meaningless. And it's that kind of energy, okay? So you're in your bliss, you're in your samadhi, you know, and someone is just taking things too seriously, I guess you could say. All right, that's actually the only oracle that I'm going to pull for you, Pisces, as advice. That's what I have for you. I hope that it resonates. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings.